Welcome back to the podcast, guys. We're back, but only two of us are here today.
And we're not going to be on long, but it's still your episode,
it's
guys.
It's your episode, all right? And if
you don't like it, fuck off.
There you go.
No, don't fuck off. Actually, stay.
Stay.
Stay for me.
I need you to stay.
With me.
Oh, I need you to stay, hey. Oh. I think if you go through every pod we
probably start singing.
We sing in the first 20 seconds.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway.
There's a gavel.
There is a gavel. Shit. Might need that at some point.
Yeah. Anyway.
Should we talk footy?
Could, I mean...
I do want to talk footy.
Yeah, could do. Oh.
Might as well, yeah. Hey. We've got stuff to do,
I hope you enjoyed our Champions League watch-along yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that.
We live-streamed Liverpool Paris Saint-Germain yesterday.
And wow.
More lives are going to come, though. More lives are going to come.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the Premier League, because we haven't talked about that.
Let's talk about the Premier League, man.
Where should we start?
I mean, there's only one place to start.
Go on then. Start there. Push the button.
Wow. Burnley, Brighton.
It was unreal.
I mean, the way that Burnley played against Brighton was like, I didn't expect Brighton to play against Burnley. I'm only joking. Let's start with the top of the table. Let's start with the top of the table. Arsenal dropped.
They dropped valuable points in this race for the title.
They did, and that race for the title has been blown wide open.
It has.
Welcome to your title race.
A massive gust of wind, you could say, has just entered the fray.
You could say that.
But what else could you say?
You could say instead of a spanner in the works, there was a cherry in the works.
Yeah, you could. Cherry on top of that cake.
Yeah. So they were trying to put the cherry on top of their title race, but actually, Bournemouth got the cherry, and they've taken a slice of the cake too.
Yeah, they have.
Because basically, guys, Bournemouth beat Arsenal 2-1. Okay, and Arsenal was shit again.
They were dog. They were bad. They were really bad.
So they've been bad now. That's 4 games in a row, guys. 1 win in 4, and they've been shitting all 4.
Yeah, and the one that they won was a shit last-minute goal, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Sporting.
So, I mean, obviously, you're going to see this. Oh, well, this is coming out before Arsenal played Sporting. Yeah. Obviously, we don't know the results because it's coming out before, obviously.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens tonight, but they could easily lose again tonight or struggle for extra time, and then there's the big one on Sunday for them.
The big one.
Because that loss and City's win against Chelsea means that this weekend the gap could be close to 3 points with City with a game in hand.
Yeah.
And the goal difference in their favour.
Well, should we actually talk about their game against Bournemouth?
Let's talk about their game against Bournemouth.
I thought they were absolutely terrible.
We watched it together, actually.
We did actually, yeah.
We was at your house.
They were really, really bad.
Yeah, they were bad.
But I looked at the starting 11 and didn't look convinced. I didn't seem convinced at all.
Well, Saka was out.
Yeah.
Timber was out. Odegaard and Eze were on the bench.
Yeah.
So their attacking midfielder was Havertz.
Gyökeres. Martinelli was poor.
Yeah.
Madueke was terrible.
Yep. Zubimendi looked so out of it.
Yeah, he looked terrible then. And he was like signing the season shots, wasn't he, at the start of the year?
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't have even put him in my top 10 last week.
Yeah, I think we got peer pressure into that.
Yeah, sure.
Ben White was at right back. He isn't great.
I know. We always said like...
and don't get me started.
Go on.
Lewis Skelly stinker.
No,
you seen it? No, we all seen it with our own eyes.
He wasn't bad.
Lewis Skelly dropped an absolute howler.
He was probably their best player.
Cheers for coming, Lewis Skelly, mate.
I think
that was his man back post for the first goal. That's your man, Lewis Skelly.
He shouldn't have even got through in the first place. Saliba was poor from that.
But guess what? That's your man.
Ben White.
That's his man.
Actually,
if you watch it back, it's actually Madueke.
Yeah.
Because he should follow the fullback.
Sure, yeah, he should have. This is what I mean about we hyped him with all the signings he made. They've got a good squad now, but then them squad players come in and the drop-off's massive.
But the 11 can't play.
No, yeah, so that is
Zubimendi might be their starting guy. Was terrible. Saliba made a mistake. Zubimendi was bad on both goals, actually.
They can't just blame it on injuries as well, because they haven't actually got men.
Everyone's had injuries. Everyone has injuries.
Everyone gets injuries anyway.
Like, I get it.
It's going to happen
They've had a few injuries, but everyone has injuries, and also everyone has bad injuries.
Yeah.
And if anything, they've actually got the luckiest injury, because they've actually been able to bring in decent players.
On paper, yeah.
Realistically, if Rice, Gabriel, Saliba or Rye got injured, there'd be a bigger drop-off to what they've had drop-off so far. So they've got lucky that one of the main 4 isn't injured. And they're still not playing great. I mean, the cup final losses have knocked them.
I think it has fucked them. It has
rocked them properly.
But we've got to give some credit to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth played really well. Alex Scott
with a nice finish. Kroupy again, I think he's on double figures now in the Prem for a teenager.
Yeah.
So he's having a great breakout season. And Iraola, of course, who is now today said
he's
that
announced
he's
leaving.
So where will he go?
Well, he could go to Newcastle.
Where will he go, and who will come into Bournemouth?
He could go to Newcastle. He could do a swap.
To be fair,
They could do a swap.
they're not going to do that though, are they?
Eddie Howe back to Bournemouth. Who says no?
I think a lot of people.
Like
Probably
who?
Eddie Howe as well.
Eddie Howe. But he's out of his depth.
He's out of his depth.
So
But
go back to where
I
you
don't think he will.
belong.
I think Iraola screams Bilbao to me.
Yeah.
Because he get the Bilbao job. I'd take him at
Is that
United.
De Fuentes there? Am I imagining someone called De Fuentes being the Bilbao manager?
No, it's Ernesto Valverde.
Right.
He's managed Barcelona.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, he's the manager, but he's obviously leaving. I think it does scream Iraola to go to Bilbao, but I'd take him at United.
Yeah, you said that off camera. You said you'd take him. I think he could go to Newcastle.
Newcastle's an option. I've seen Crystal Palace fans saying they want him. I don't think that's real.
Off.
That's sort of a side.
I actually think like Glasner's Newcastle. Glasner's more Newcastle than Iraola.
There's a lot of managerial changes this year, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Chelsea get rid of Rossini, get him in.
They won't. I think the owners at Chelsea have got to stick with what they're doing.
They don't have to.
They don't have to, but I think they will do.
They probably will,
spite.
Yeah.
Not
you
spite,
never know
but
with them. You never know with Chelsea.
that's
They
true.
do
Yeah,
mad
but no,
stuff.
under Abramovich. But these guys are trying to keep their man. That's their man.
Yeah,
That's the Blue Coat Group man.
But I think Iraola would be.
By the way, I wouldn't be surprised if Rossini stays next season and after next season goes back to Strasbourg.
Yeah, I think he's loaning to Strasbourg for you.
Well, no, not loaning, but they won't release him. Strasbourg will pay for him to be the manager. Do you know what I mean?
Gary O'Neill's doing well there. He'll be the next Chelsea gaffer.
Swap him
Rossini goes, Gary O'Neill comes back in.
If they do that genuinely, if I was a Chelsea fan, I actually would just
I feel like
I'd
that is
protest.
actually. I think they do the Strasbourg thing as like a youth setup for them to promote them to the first team. That's genuinely what I think they do. They used to do it with Vitesse a bit, but not really. They because local.
I mean, we'll get to Chelsea later, but they are not.
Yeah, they're terrible as well.
Not playing well.
Bournemouth,
Bournemouth.
I think.
God, they just. I mean, all over the pitch, they were just better than. There's no point where I thought Arsenal were the better team.
No.
90 minutes, PSG, because PSG's on there. Bournemouth were just a better team.
Yeah, and Arsenal's goal was a pen as well, which.
Yeah, and from a corner, a penalty from a corner, and it was a debatable penalty.
I can't remember what it was.
It was just close quarters. He just kicked it in his hand.
It was quite close.
I mean, obviously his hand can't be there, but also it's very harsh for him to be that close.
Bournemouth, I think apparently Kieran McKenna's high on the list.
Really?
The new manager. Yeah.
I think Bournemouth, whoever they get, will just do well because it's Bournemouth.
It's like a clog in it, but
obviously I don't want to be that guy, but so whoever they get, I just feel like they're going to be all right.
Yeah,
because we made that mistake with Brentford in the summer. Like, oh no, not great, and then Andrew's coming.
They're even better. They actually are better.
Yeah, well, they're actually pushing for Europe.
So I think Bournemouth will be the same. I think we'll get similar things. I mean, they lost loads of players and still.
That's it. And in the summer, we all thought.
And I think that'll be the case this year. They'll lose the manager. I think they might lose a few of the players.
Well, I think if Iraola goes somewhere, like not that isn't Bilbao, I think he'll bring players with him. Yeah. Amit Scott, Traffer, could bring Creepy with him.
Yeah.
Depends where he goes and what he needs there. But if he goes to United, Alex Scott 100% goes to United.
You reckon? I don't think we want him though. I wouldn't want him.
I think he'd bring him with him 100%.
I'd rather have Traffer. Bring Traffer.
Yeah, you have both.
I mean,
you'll have both.
We'll have a double deal. Let's move on to your team, Man City, winning 3-0 away at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think.
Chelsea was shit. You say that.
Yeah, but I think.
Although we were good first half.
Yeah,
we're all right.
We were bad though.
You were terrible first half. You were bad first half.
I just think after that game on Saturday, Arsenal, I think we just had to win. I didn't care how we would, just had to win because I'm under the impression that if City put enough pressure on Arsenal, Arsenal will just let City win. They'll just not let them, but they'll just give the lead to City. I mean, I don't want to say too much because we could say all this now, and then Sunday changes everything. Yeah. But as it stands, I think City have got the momentum. They're playing better, and they're also more experienced in this sort of field. They've actually got players in the team. They're not many of them, but they've got players in the team who've won.
But we say that now. Like Arsenal obviously haven't got experience of winning it, but they've been in this situation for like 3 or 4 years
that's the issue.
now.
But all we know how to do is do this.
It is bad, but you think they've learned by them.
But they actually can't. But like we said the other day about Chelsea not bringing leaders, but they need to bring winners in.
I know, yeah.
They need to bring someone in who's a winner, and this person goes, look, this is how you do it. You just got to ignore everything. I mean, they don't help Arsenal. We've gone back to Arsenal. They don't help themselves. No. All this Arteta and training giving, you don't help yourself.
They don't help themselves.
Like you don't see when Fergus United or Pep with City or Mourinho with Chelsea, you don't see him doing these big things in training or this big thing going, guys, I need you to be there Saturday. Bring your breakfast. Bring your coffee.
That'll be big on social media as well. Though that social media's a new
thing. Yeah, but even him coming across, I need you to bring your breakfast to the game, guys. Bring your coffee.
A lot of stuff to do is just like
he just needs to he makes every game a cup final. They don't need cup finals
because they can't do.
Certain teams like City can deal with every game being a cup final because they're used to that. But Arsenal need to treat it like another game.
Yeah.
And
when they big it up too much, that's when
we say that now. But their next league game is literally it actually is a cup final because if they lose, it's done. If you win or draw. A draw, maybe not. A draw, maybe not.
I think if Arsenal win, I think they've done.
If Arsenal win, 100% done. Yeah. If they draw, there's still a chance to drop more points, and then.
If you win, you think you fancy yourself.
Yeah, if we win, and we beat Burnley, we're top of the league, and I just think the Red will go. Yeah, as soon as they see they're not top of the league anymore after so long, I just think the Red will go.
Yeah.
And I'm not there. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. I've past experience of being in the title race with them.
Yeah.
But
should we move on?
We can do. Where can we go?
We didn't really speak about Chelsea, but
we can go into the top 5 race sort of thing because Chelsea look great, but I did think they had glimpses in the first half. But
they did a little bit.
I think once City turned it on Saturday though, on Sundays I didn't have much of a chance though because when City were like that,
it didn't help that he's still not playing Enzo Fernandez.
Well, yeah, he's very stubborn, very stubborn.
He didn't actually say, I want to go to
Real Madrid. Yeah, he just said, who wouldn't want to go to Real Madrid?
He was on about actually living in the city more than anything. Yeah. He wasn't really about the club, but I think he's back in for this game, obviously, against United.
Yeah.
But back in time for that.
And then United obviously dropped points as well.
Oh.
Go on, talk to me.
Fuck me. To be fair, we were bad. We actually were... First half, we were terrible, and we deserved to be 2-0 down or what. It should have been about 4, to be fair. I think Lamans made a save after 3 minutes to deny Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin absolutely ran our centre-backs ragged.
He did.
Completely bullied them both. But, I don't know. I think Leeds deserved the win. Credit to them.
I think... But United played better when they had 10 men. They did.
Which, again, on the red card, fucking ridiculous again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just stupid. So we're going to be without Martinez and probably without Maguire as well for Chelsea. Yeah.
How's it taken 3 weeks for him to review a red card?
I don't get it. I think they were meant to give a thing today. I think sure, but I've not heard anything yet.
Shall I have a little search on Twitter?
Because if he's not available, then we've got Yoro and Heaven as our centre back partnership.
Unless he drops Shaw in there. Someone was telling me Dorgu's fit.
He's been training recently, but I wouldn't play him left back. He's not left back for me, Dorgu.
Yeah, true. But it needs must, innit?
So if you play Shaw centre back, you play Malacia left back, and no one wants to do that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I could see him playing Casemiro or Ugarte centre back. He did that when we went down to 10 men, didn't he?
Yeah, Ugarte was centre back.
And then he went and put Ugarte there.
Ugarte was alright there though.
He was bad in midfield though.
Yeah, he was.
He couldn't pass.
But we know he's not great.
But we know he can't pass.
That's why. I was surprised actually it was his first start under Carrick last night, which surprised me a bit because he was really in favour of Amorim. So I thought. But I mean, I don't blame him because Mainoo's been mint.
Hopefully, Mainoo's back for the weekend because we need him. We lacked the only player who could pass in that team was Bruno. In that game. Obviously, Martinez.
Do you know what? You know what annoyed me though? Because United from watching that yesterday, is Bruno was the furthest man back for a bit. Last 10 minutes, he was the furthest man back. And I'm like, why would you want him?
But I know what he's doing because he just wanted to get on the ball, so he was taking it off the goalie from the goal kicks and everything, just running up with it in the end.
Yeah. But then you need him near the box to try and get the ball in the box or take a shot.
Gary Neville did me heading on commentary as well.
Yeah.
He kept going on about Chase and he was going on about Mount. He was put Mount on and move Bruno back. I'm always going to say this: you don't move your best player.
Yeah.
Your best player plays in his best position, and then you don't accommodate someone else by moving.
He was doing my on Sunday as well.
He was bad on commentary yesterday. It's like he hates us, and I don't know why.
I think he tries to appeal to everyone. But appeals to no one.
Yeah, I think that is genuine what it is.
Because I bet Leeds fans just didn't like him anyway.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday he was doing my head in because he just kept talking random stuff.
Yeah.
And he was trying shit about Chelsea. So I'm like, just say what you think's going on. Don't start talking to me about what you think's happening on Sunday. Just focus on the game now.
I think he's the only person as well who thought it was a red card that I've heard so far from that game. I think everyone else, even Carragher said it wasn't a red. So
yeah, I just don't. I mean, I can.
It's a rule, innit? But it's
the rule. Yeah, the rule. The worst part about it is the rules are the rules, but that shouldn't be a rule.
No, I know.
Because there's no force, there's no intent, there's nothing where you can go. That's why he's been sent off. The only reason he's been sent off is because he touched his hair.
Yeah, and I think you could argue as well. I think their first goal was a bit. I think Calvert-Lewin went like
that.
His face. I mean, if like you're clutching at straws.
But the thing is, though, no one actually mentioned that until after the game.
Yeah, I know.
Which I found like.
But I actually said it whilst he was playing as well. I did actually say it first, and then it was when it was just a goal straight. I was I've left it now because I thought we'd get back. I thought we'd win.
I couldn't believe that one where Tanaka went round Lamans and then I thought it was 3-0 at that point.
Yeah, I did. Might still
good,
be alright,
good
so. And
defending.
we're going to
there.
miss him on fucking Saturday, which...
8 o'clock on Saturday, United Chelsea.
Yeah.
So should we just do a quick roundup of the games coming up this weekend?
Can do, yeah.
So quickly also, Tottenham are in the bottom 4 now,
Tottenham
guys.
are in the bottom 3, guys,
No, bottom 4.
and they're going to go down.
We think so. So just do
Go
some
on.
quick predictions every game.
You can do, yeah.
Go on, right, we'll do quick ones. Brentford Fulham.
Was that the early kick-off?
Yeah,
Shit,
won't be
mate.
watching that.
Brentford Fulham, Brentford will...
I'll go
draw, somehow.
I'll go 2-1 Brentford.
I'll go 1-1.
Leeds Wolves. Oh, I think Leeds are safe now, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I think they'll win 3-1 against Wolves.
2-0 Leeds. Newcastle Bournemouth. Decent game, that. 3 o'clock.
I think Bournemouth will win. I genuinely think Newcastle are just dreadful.
I'm going to 1-1.
I think 2-1 Bournemouth.
Ooh, Tottenham Brighton.
I think
they could get a point there. But I keep saying
I
this.
know we keep doing. I'm gonna go 2-0 Brighton.
I'll go 2-1 Brighton.
It's mad that we say that, and it's like it's not mental though, is it? Like
No.
that is.
That's normal.
Yeah,
Chelsea United.
I think it'll be draw. I think
Yeah.
it'll be 1-1.
No, I don't mind that. I'll go 2-2. Villa Sunderland.
I think Sunderland are terrible away. Villa 3-1.
I'll go. Villa drew on the weekend, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll win at home.
Forest, isn't
2-1 Villa. Everton Liverpool, big one. I'll tell you what, we'll skip that for a minute. Forest Burnley.
Forest will win 1-0.
Yeah, I like that 1-0 as well. I'll go with that. Everton Liverpool then.
Oh, I
2
think Everton
o'clock
will win.
Sunday.
I think Everton will win. I think that'll be 1-0 as well.
1-0. I'll go 2-1 Everton, and I think
It's going to be
I think
1-0
it'll be
Everton.
last minute.
It's going to be 1-0 Everton better. I'm telling you.
2-1 Everton. I think it'll be a last minute winner.
Last minute job.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake O'Brien.
R4 Sunday City Arsenal.
I think 3-1 City. I'm just convinced Arsenal fucked it completely.
I'll go 2-0 City. And then Monday night,
Is it?
Palace West Ham.
Oh, it's not a bad game actually. West Ham are on a bit of a resurgence, aren't they?
They are, and Palace are a bit stagnant. They're nowhere, not going to finish anywhere but where they
I'll
are.
go 2-2. Can't really pick a winner there.
2-2. I'll go. You know what? I was going to back West Ham, but Palace at home. I just think I'm going to say 2-1 Palace actually.
Oh yeah.
Mateta's back as well, isn't he?
Oh shit, yeah, he's bagging them now.
Welcome back, Mateta.
Just quickly on West Ham battering Wolves as well, 4-0. That's a massive.
That surprised me, that. But they actually they had like a 10-minute period where they just scored 2 goals and then that was it.
Yeah,
They scored a decent corner. Tati scored 2 quick fire goals and then did another corner. So on the face of it, they battered them. But actually, when I think about it back now, they had a 10-minute crazy period and scored 2 corners.
Yeah, but you know what? In fact, the first half, Wolves were actually all right.
So,
I don't think they were that bad.
So like genuinely before I started talking about it, then I thought West Ham played well. But now thinking about it, I'm like,
but they don't need to play well.
No, they had 10
them
minutes of
sort teams,
madness and 2 corners.
Who've West Ham got to play still? Have a look here.
Go on, you tell me, son.
They've obviously got Palace on Monday, Everton at home, Brentford away, Arsenal at home, Newcastle away, Leeds at home.
Weirdly, when I've been looking at Arsenal's games all season, I feel like West Ham will get a point from that.
I know, it's always a mad one, isn't it? They drew to you as well, didn't they, West Ham?
Yeah, they've picked
drew
up.
to us.
Well, we keep giving. I said it before. You've dropped points to every single one of the bottom 6 or something, haven't you?
I know. Terrible. There was that period where we had Wolves, Burnley, and Leeds,
Yeah,
and
and you didn't
we
win.
didn't win any of them.
That was bad. But we've dropped points. We've done the same.
But then all the big teams, we actually tend to beat.
This calendar year, we've dropped points in 4 games.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
The Forest and West Ham back to back, wasn't it? Where you drew both.
Forest and with a cup game either side of it.
That was bad. That was the bad spell. That.
And then we drew Spurs from 2-0 up.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that one.
We drew Chelsea and 1-0 up in the 91st minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot where you've bottled.
Drew to Brighton. Drew to Brighton when we 1-0 up at home. And then the only one in this calendar year which we dropped points and I'm not arsed about is we drew Sunderland away on New Year's Day, and that wasn't bad. At the time I took a draw before the game.
Yeah.
But looking back at it now, if City could have played like they were now, back then we'd be fucking miles clear. But we're not.
It's mad how it just goes like that, doesn't it? Like
West Ham and Forest games.
Yeah.
And we were 1-0 up and 2-1 up against Forest.
You've been so up and down this season now, and it's just like now it's every time we get to this part, it just.
I feel like it has clicked for City now. Like I think they've realised.
But I think they know that they can win it.
I think he's given Cherky freedom now.
Yeah,
that's what it is. He didn't play him every week.
Yeah.
And now he's playing, and he just goes, do what you want.
I feel like you've got to play that team every game, though.
That's our best team. The only thing that might happen is I know him after Sunday because O'Reilly's injured. It's not the worst thing in the world, no, 100%. I know he's a good player. He's just a different one to O'Reilly. Yeah. O'Reilly's got more of a goal scoring threat, where right now he's just a nuisance down the wing.
Yes, but he's actually.
And it pushes Doku inside more.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah, the big one this weekend. We might do another video later on in the week, like proper
previewing it.
But
watching on this week, I've not got one lined up, have we?
I was gonna, but then I'll be on my own.
Yeah, because Harry's watching.
See me do watch along on my own. I see, I might be able to get some people in.
You could do.
I'll try and work my magic.
I do want
to watch along that game. Or the Merseyside derby.
You could
might
do that.
Straight through.
You could do a double.
Might do a double. Stay tuned for put the notifications on, because that'll obviously determine when we go live and when we upload.
Yeah, I'm just looking off
cam. Keep it up to date.
I might do a watch along. I actually would.
To be fair, we're going to start doing more posts to tell you what games we're going to watch along, so you can actually be ready for it as well. Because I don't think we do that enough.
No, we don't. We just say it in a video randomly.
Yeah, so we need to actually properly tell them. Anyway,
cheers for coming, guys.
Hope you enjoyed the live stream of the watch along yesterday. We're going to try and do more.
And what a game it was yesterday.
I know what a game it was. Hopefully you enjoyed.
FYI, it's not started yet.
See you next time.